What's going on, everyone? Momo here with the Crossing Courts Volleyball Show, Episode 3, where we are going to discuss the VNL Game 2 for both the men's and the women's. The men played Germany, and the women's they have played Canada. Okay, both three sets, both different outcomes from each other, but either way, they're still Team USA, and I love my men in red, white, and blue, and I love my women in red, white, and blue. Again, my name is Momo. If you are new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. This is only going to be on YouTube for right now. So you ain't finding this over on no Apple Podcasts, no Spotify Podcasts, no none of that, no this, no that, no nothing. Okay. Until we start growing this. And then once this starts to grow, then we can add other avenues. But y'all ain't going to have me. Y'all ain't gonna have me running around, and I damn near work full time, and uh-uh. It's too much going on right now for me to be doing all this other stuff. So you go ahead and subscribe, and if you are already subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I've been doing this since 2021, and I'm just happy to be doing what it is that I truly love, and now finally not being so focused on what I think people should see instead of just what I want to show you. And if you don't like it, then it is what it is. And if you like it, it is what it is. But I like it. That's up right now. But let's go ahead and get into this episode. I'm going to be on my telly because I actually did not do the screenshots like I did for the last episode. So I'm gonna be looking at my phone back and forth, but y'all can tell, y'all can hear me, y'all be good, y'all be fine, chill out, right? Stop comparing me to other people. Fuck. Okay, so who y'all want to talk about first? Y'all want to talk about these women's or y'all want to talk about these men's? What y'all want to talk about? I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the women. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get this out the way. If you have no clue, the women played Canada in Canada for their second game, and it was not the same outcome as the first game. And I believe that the issues that I pointed out in that first episode were the reasons why this match didn't go in our favor. But it is what it is. It's week one. Again, it's still one of those situations that, yes, they got swept by Canada, but it's the second game. So chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them get a rhythm, let them do their thing. And then on top of that, they lost 22, 22, 28. So it ain't like they went out there and got the dog piss beat out of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they went out there and represented. At least for me, they went out there and represented. And I let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. So obviously I said they lost 22, 22, 28. Now, I think in all three sets they had a lead, and I think that lead was at least by two or three. So it's not like we can't do it. Like it's just how the cookie crumbled that time. When we don't have the momentum, it seems like things just completely aren't going our way. It's not even like, oh, okay, well, we can sort of, it just is not going our way. And then we tend to lose that leadership voice. And in this match, Avery Skinner, as much as I love her, she still was productive, but she wasn't as productive as she was in that first game. Which every athlete anywhere, if you know that, if you have any expectations on yourself when it comes to the world of athletics, you know that some days it's just not your day. It doesn't mean you can't do it. It doesn't mean you won't do it. It's not your day for whatever reason. You do it in practice all the time, you do it in scrimmages all the time, but it's just not happening at this particular moment. Cool. But somebody else on that team has to fill that void if you are going to go out there and be a focal point the entire time. And my girl Simone, y'all know I love me some Simone. Y'all better look at that last episode because Simone, Alexandria, Lee, Bonk, that's my baby girl. She's still her and Thompson were tied leaders with 9 kills. Let me go on over to the little slide, on my telly. And here's the thing about Thompson. She was swinging her ass off. And Canada was playing such beautiful defense. I mean, not even like let me dive to go get a ball, just like I am exactly where I need to be to give a perfect pass. You know, in the world of volleyball, that first contact, whether it be your serve or it be your pass, that first contact is everything. Everything falls from that. So the fact that they were able to give a quality first contact every single time, like it just seemed like they were just having their way. And then I look at the box score, I'm like 22, 22, 28. Like, how in the hell? It didn't feel like we even got to 22, to be honest. But the fact that it didn't feel like that, but we were still there and so close in every single set, just lets me know that Team USA, like, I'm so excited to see what this team does, like, for the rest of this year, for the rest of the VNL season, but for the rest of the year. Uh, and, you know, let's see. Let's see what else is there for you to know from this match. Nothing for real, for real. Um, we we were out everything. We were out killed. We were out blocked. We made more errors than they did. They out aced us. Our reception percentage was 1% higher than theirs, but it just, man, I didn't want to see them lose at all, ever. You never want to see your team lose, but we knew with the game being in Canada that, people want to try to show out when things at home, people coming and watching in your house, you got to make sure you're on your P's and Q's. So this match can very well turn the other way around. We could play somewhere else and where the support of 3,646 athletes, which we got to do better with that. We need to be in attendance. So either these tickets are too high for a rivalry game, or the location is off, or something. I don't know. But 3,646 for that match, for the high level hitting, for the high level passing, the high level setting, the high level everything. Y'all send me a ticket. Somebody buy me a ticket. I'll live stream. I'll do something. Shoot, somebody give me a little getaway. I want to go somewhere. Shit. Um, but that's really all I'm going to talk about from Team USA. It's the first week. What do you expect? People still getting in their rhythm. People are finding out what ball should I take. Okay, you know what you should take. You know what your responsibilities are. But in these moments, like when it's just different from practice to uh, game day. That's it, man. Like Team USA, I love y'all, ladies. Y'all really do no wrong for me. Y'all are beautiful in every right of the word beauty, and it is what it is. Now let's move on to these men's. Okay. Now we're gonna end on a positive note. These men's. Let me tell y'all something real quick. Okay. I've always been into women's volleyball more than I've been into men's volleyball, particularly, yes, uh, because I see people who look like me. And for so long in the men's game, I have not seen really anybody who looks like me. Now this next wave of athletes is coming through, and I see people who look like me. But you know, I feel like I'm starting my journey for the men's team. And but nevertheless, I say all of that to say this: Jake Haynes. I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. Okay, so I hope you listening. You are my favorite men's player. You're my favorite USA men's player. Okay. I like Gabby. I'm not. I think he Puerto Rican. I think he finna Puerto Rican in his head. A bitty 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 bamba. A bitty 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 bamba. Selena wasn't Puerto Rican. Selena wasn't Puerto Rican. Mm-hmm. She's Mexican. Oh. A bitty 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 bamba. I know y'all seen that. T.S. Madison. Go, go look it up. Go look it up. But Haynes, I know I just said I gravitate toward people who look like me and shit. You know, I love that and all, but I also gravitate towards people who have a fucking passion for what they do. And when they show up, I see them. I don't see anybody else when I see you. You don't remind me of anybody else. And that, for me, is the highest compliment that I can give anybody. Because I feel like, especially in, my little soapbox for a second, in a world full of people who want to look alike and want to look good for other people, it's nice to see somebody to just step up and just like not be showboaty, not do all the flashy shit, but just go up, do what you gotta fucking do, enjoy, go to the next point. And it's just so systematic with him. And I didn't even think he had these. I didn't even know he had like just first of all 19 points altogether that you were the cause of. But then 14 kills, even though it was a sweep against that Germany team, they didn't really get that much resistance in the third. Well, wait, no. I think the third set they got a little bit more resistance, but yeah, because it was 20. But yeah, I mean, I guess the first set too. I don't remember it really being like that close. I kind of watched this last week. I should have watched it again, but again, I ain't got the time, friends. Time. So, but hopefully, listen, if you subscribe, all right, and we start getting this shit monetized, come in a little closer, listen to me. So if we get this shit monetized, and then you like it, I could do more volleyball stuff. And then I could be pinpointing on all my shit. Anytime y'all want something, y'all want me to review something, I can do that. Why? Because I'm monetized. I'm subscribed. That's what the whole point of subscribing is. I just want to let y'all know. We don't ask y'all these things for no reason. People are asking you because they're sick and tired of working for people, and they're fucking tired of dealing with the endless bullshit that the world has to offer at a workplace. Y'all bitches need me, but you treat me like shit. Come on, we talked about this on the last one now. We talked about it. Come on. So, I don't know. I got on my soapbox for a second. I lost my train of thought, but what I was talking about. But I just looked down, not the spectators being 1,937. This is trash. 1,000, not even 2,000. You know, there are probably more people that go to a high school graduation than there were people to go to this match. And that is unacceptable to me. Y'all give me a season pass. Come on, volleyball world. Give me a little season pass. A little you can go to all the games type shit situation. Give me something. Okay? Because I would go to every single game. I would be hollering. You would hear me in every replay of every match. I would be screaming. And that's also one thing that I would love to do. I'm gonna go ahead and manifest and start putting my energies into what I would like the universe to tailor to me. And for my Father God, I'm just gonna put this out there. So, is it love volleyball, LOVB, or is it love, or is it just love volleyball? I don't know. Y'all let me know. But Miami will have a team and competing starting next year, and I would love to be intertwined with that team somehow, some way. I would love to just just be a part of like some professional volleyball and really get into the community, really linking it from the professional level to the grassroots level. I think I would be absolutely phenomenal. I'd be the guy for that. I'm just letting y'all know. So I'm gonna put that out there. Even if I'm not doing it for them, I would prefer to do my own thing and have a partnership with somebody instead of me working for somebody because I'm tired of working. But yeah, like I'm just gonna put that out there. So y'all be ready, especially if you're in South Florida. Just so you know, Miami is getting a professional volleyball team, and they will start competing next year in 2027. But straightforward match. One thing I will say, I was looking at Germany. That the guy that makes the middle, the tall white guy. I'm saying the tall white guy. The tall guy, the middle. This is volleyball. Like, hey, everybody fucking tall. The middle. I think his name is Tobias. Maybe first name or last name. I'm not sure. The one that makes all like the the highlight reels and the videos with the trans. What is that word? The transitions. That's the word. That's the word. Transitions. I didn't see him play. I was looking forward to seeing him play because up until right before I recorded this, I I didn't know that volleyball or BBTV had an app for me to watch volleyball. I thought I had to watch it on my laptop, and when I tell you I was irritated that I had to watch it on my laptop. I'm like, it's 2026. We don't have an app for this yet. We don't have an app for this. Just being a grumpy ass old man. Just being just crotchety for no fucking reason. Okay. And then I look on my phone, it's like, you download the app. And I'm like, oh, oh, you mean okay. So you mean my subscription can really work for me. Okay. Because last episode I was talking about subscriptions and shit. Okay, and I just got to do better. Okay, my mom was doing better. Leave me alone. Stop talking about me. Let me drink my cold chamomile tea. Stop talking about me real quick. But I don't know. Whatever. I try to do a song every once in a while. Okay, so the more you watch these, the more you will actually find out who the fuck I am. And this is for people that know me. So many people only know me for volleyball. And then I don't hang out with anybody. I'm very particular with who I hang out with. I believe that who you hang out with is who you are. And so I'm very particular with who I hang out with. And that means I don't show, I would say, probably like 85% of who I am to the people who are around me. Because y'all know how people are. Y'all some hateful assholes. Y'all hateful as shit. And I just don't. But I'm in my own house. Listen, I didn't even brush my teeth for this shit. I sure didn't. Okay, I'm wearing the same Hoochie Daddy shorts that I went to sleep in that I'm recording in. Why? Because I can do that in my house, but I can be me in my house. And so this is great for me to not edit myself. I do that a lot too, editing myself and what I think I should be for these places instead of just being authentically me and letting all that is for me gravitate to me because like I don't know. Like y'all know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, again, I lost my train of thought. I just be rambling on these things. Oh, just talking about me. So you'll find out a lot about me, and I'm goofy as shit. And you know, that's why you'll probably have a lot of sound bites for all of these episodes that really have nothing to do with the topics that I'm talking about, because I'm just so spontaneous. I'm spontaneous. I like a good time, but y'all know. Anyway, we swept the shit out of Germany, and USA men went out and did their thing. They went out there and blocked the shit out of them. They went out there and killed the shit out of them. They went out there. They ain't out aced them now, but we out errored them. So in this case, I mean we got less error. So we did that. And again, Jake Haynes, you are my hero. You are my American hero. You and Simone, Alexandria Lee, Funk. That's my girl. I love her. I'm telling you, like, Haynes, you keep this up, you gonna be on her status soon. And I'm gonna be saying your name like I ain't got no damn sense. But anyway, that's like really all I got to say about these games. Again, some people I'm seeing like I just it's not that I don't like them. It's not that like because they don't look like me, I'm not gonna follow them. I don't give a fuck about them. It's not that. Okay. I feel like when I look at the men's game, I see like the same product. But the women, y'all know the women ain't been out here hitting pipes like that. Like the women's game is evolving. Like it's evolving. And the men's game, I feel like it's evolving too, but it's just evolving in the same ways. Like it's just getting faster. People are hitting stronger. People are jumping higher. It's pretty much the same thing that the game has always been. So it's a little bit harder for people on the men's game to resonate with me because I'm like, okay, I've already seen this. I've seen this. I've seen this. I've seen this. But Jake, I haven't seen anybody like you yet. And maybe there have been people that have been like you. I don't know. I don't know. But this is my introduction to so many people on this roster, and you have stood out from day one, from the very first swing. You have stood out, and I have just been fixated on you the entire time when I'm watching the men's game. I did get to see my boy McHenry play. I did get to see him jump. I did get to see him get some kills. And I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Woo! I'm just like, oh, look at all the black boys and the black boy joy. Like, I can't wait. I cannot wait for the men's game to have the same influence that the women's game is having right now. For me to look on that court and see four black women on that court. Do you know how beautiful that is? Okay? We don't see that unless we go into a HBCU. We don't see that unless we're going to a predominantly black high school or middle school. We don't see that on that level. That's crazy. That's crazy. We see it for like Cuba and Puerto Rico, because even though y'all say y'all Cuban and y'all Dominican and y'all Puerto Rican, y'all still black. I just want to let y'all know that we both came from the same ancestors. I just want to let y'all know that we came from the same continent. Okay, so just because you speak another language, that skin color is still just as dark and yummy as chocolate. So don't you ever forget where the hell you came from. All right. You can be Latino, Latina all you want to. And I love that for you. I love for you to be diverse. I love that for you. Okay? But let's not forget where the hell you come from. Everybody like being black until it's time to be black. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because people like this. Yeah, that's all I say what I need to say. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. But that's it, friends. Like that's really it that I have for the volleyball aspect of it. And the last thing I want to say is I was on Instagram over the weekend, and I follow Miss Funky Geneva. All right, if you don't know who Miss Funky Geneva is, you definitely need to go check him out. Uh, very for the black culture, very what is it? What's happening now? I wouldn't say reliable news source. I wouldn't go that far. That's a little much. News source, that's a little much. But I would say a voice of what's the word? Of similarity to mine. And so, but anyway, go check out Miss Funky Geneva. But he was laying in that bed. He was in New Orleans. He said, I don't know if it's them voodoo spirits. I don't know what it is. But he had an epiphany. And I wanted to share this epiphany with you because it resonated with me so much that I watched that video. I even put it on my little highlights on my stories on my personal page. And he said, bitch, just do it. Just fucking do it. Whatever it is, just do it. Okay? And do it to the best of your ability. Fuck what these people say. Fuck what they think about you. Fuck what the outcome's gonna be. Fuck all this shit. Do what you want to do. Just go out there and be fucking you. Don't let these people take you away from what your greatness is. Don't let people take you away from your happiness. Okay, just whatever it is, just go fucking do it. And if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it to the best of your ability. You're gonna fucking do it, bitch. That's what I'm fucking talking about. And so that's what I'm rolling with the rest of my fucking life. It's just fucking doing it. Just do it. You know how many times in my life that I have taken away an opportunity from myself because I'm afraid of, oh, I don't have enough money, and so my product isn't going to look like this because somebody is getting these views and somebody's going to pay this money, so my stuff has to look like theirs, and I don't have the resources, and I'm stressing myself out, and I'm going through my mind, and ultimately I take away from what it is that I even wanted to bring to the table. I did it for joy. And I'm so wrapped up in somebody else's shit and what they got and how I can get that, that I'm just completely just failing to do what it is that I love. And I will no longer be doing that. I made a conscious decision, never ever take away from myself ever again. And I encourage you to do the same. So, Miss Funky Deneva, thank you so much, friend. Sis, my good Judy, all righty, auntie, whoever. You know, I love you so much. And I just like, you spoke so much, you spoke so much love into my life. And you was just high with them voodoo spirits, all right? Having a good old time. I bet you slept real well. I bet you was knocked the hell out, friend. But thank you so much. And with that, friends, I hope you have a fantastic day. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video, you send it to some friends. Um, and I can't wait to see you on the next episode. You already know what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about this VNL thing. I'm about to record it right now. All right? Have a blessed one. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.